Mr. Obvious? What the hell are you doing?
Man, you got ears on you. You can hear that light at 50 yards.
Well, hell, man, I can see you.
That's impossible. I got a ghillie suit on.
But, dude, you're on gravel. Okay. Regardless, why you got a shotgun? If you're in a ghillie suit, man, isn't that like sniper stuff?
Oh, man, I'm good to 200 yards with this jewel.
Whoa, she kicks. Last Minute Man, and we are back on the range. I'm with my good buddy, Mr. Obvious. And Mr. Obvious, what are we talking about today?
Oh, we're talking about all kinds of 12-gauge shotguns, boomsticks, turkey guns, scatter guns, whatever you want to call them.
They go by so many names, and they are adored by many. I know I'm a big fan of them. Just within its range, probably one of the most powerful things a homeowner can have. But we got public enemy number one out here today, the turkey. And we're going to show some differences between open bore versus full choke versus turkey, you know, and kind of show what the ranges are, effective ranges with various types of shot. Not to be too controversial, but I have heard tell that there are fellas online telling people you cannot use bird shot for home defense. Well, I guess you could use anything, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to go out here and just do a few shots with them, and we'll work our way up. We'll start with the, what is this, 7.5-inch bird shot, low brass, and work our way up the spectrum and kind of work our way out in range too and kind of see what we get. We will be doing a cut shell in this video, and that will only be viewable on Rumble. So check us out on rumble.com under Last Minute Man as well. And you can see that if you're not familiar with the cut shell. It's something YouTube won't allow us to do. So check it out over there and you will see the effects of that. So without any further ado,
let's get to shooting.
Let's shoot. Okay, we got my trusty boomstick. This is actually what I keep next to my bed. And it's just a Stoker double defense. It is a single trigger. So it takes two pulls of the trigger to fire both cylinders. So we got right up front and left behind, which means my first pull is going to be the right cylinder. Second pull will be the left cylinder. We are shooting 7.5 shot federal, low brass. So this is just your standard Walmart bird shot that you get in the big bricks. And we are at 20 feet here, and I got another one of these ocean sprays set up at 40 feet. So 20 feet is bigger than my bedroom, okay? So if I get up in the middle of the night, hear something go bump, and I have to shoot, this is further than I have to shoot. Let's see if this would even work. And then we'll go out there to 40, and that would be about from my bedroom door to the front door. So let's see what she does. What do you think, Mr. Obvious?
I think it's going to tear it up pretty good.
But we'll see. All right, anything can happen. You still got to aim, even though it is a shotgun. All right, here we go. You ready?
Ready.
Oh! And that was a little lackluster. So you see at 40 feet, it definitely had a big difference. Let's go over here and look at these bottles.
All right.
Okay. All right. So, and again, just bird shot. And we do got a little shot in there. I don't know if you can see it. You can definitely hear it. But yeah, I mean, if you hit a guy with that, I'm telling you, if it didn't kill him, he ain't going to be happy. No. I mean, I'll say that. So within the length of any bedroom I've ever been in,
you're gonna look like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way: you're not going to be motivated to keep coming. Okay, so you decide though. But let's go over here to the 40, and there is. You can hear all the shot that stayed in there.
Yeah.
So that is pretty cool. But yeah, now we're talking very lackluster performance. I still, at 40 feet, would not want to be hit by this. I mean, do you agree, Mr. Obvious?
Oh yeah, it went through that, through one side out the other.
So
yeah.
it ain't pretty, but we see how ineffective it can be. So if you've got Rumble, switch over to Rumble, and we'll show you what a cut shell does at 40 feet. And if you're watching on YouTube, you missed that shot with the cut shell, but that's what a cut shell can do. But we are going to take public enemy number 1 here, which is our turkey silhouette, and we're going to shoot at it from varying yards. And we're going to start out with an open choke bird shot and just show you the patterning. And Mr. Obvious, what would you say is a good range for a turkey? Where you would typically shoot a turkey?
Anywhere from 15 to 25, 30 yards.
So we'll start out at about 20, 25 yards, and we'll get a grouping with just open cylinder shooting this turkey silhouette. Then we're going to step up the ladder a little bit and go to heavier shot, and then we're going to step up and go to the full chokes and the turkey chokes and see how we look, how we pattern, and what happens to these targets. Okay, Mr. Obvious told me I get to do all the punishment, so this is just regular number 4 Remington, and this is high brass, and this is just a 2 3/4 inch shell, and I'm shooting this out of a 590 A1, so it's got the heavier barrel, and this is the shotgun I keep on the other side of my bed. So we're gonna shoot this turkey. This is just open, not modified or anything, and see how it does. We ready, Mr. Obvious?
We are ready. Woohoo! All right.
All right.
It was a pretty good scatter. I seen dirt never fly.
I thought I'd look cool and catch it. Can't always look hip. Let's go out there and look at the target. Okay, Mr. Obvious, let's check out our public enemy number 1. And that's just
a shot pattern.
That's a tactical shotgun. That is nothing special. And you're seeing, yeah, we got some shot on there.
We got a few in the kill zone, looks like on the bird.
All right. So now let's get us a new turkey target here. And we're going to shoot through a modified cylinder, correct? Or no, it's a turkey cylinder.
Yeah. It's a Mossberg 500 turkey.
Roger. So we'll do that. Okay. So Mr. Obvious, we are shooting the same loads that we just shot. I just wanted to show it on camera here. And this is the Express XLR Extreme Long Range Remington number 5 shot, and Mossberg 500 with a turkey tube, and we're going to shoot the same distance and see what kind of patterning we get with the same round. Should be a lot tighter. Let's check it out here. We ready, Mr. Obvious?
Ready.
Woohoo! I'll tell you what, that kicks hard. This is a much lighter shotgun. So I figured I'd get it that time, but I didn't. All right, let's go out there and look at the turkey. Okay, Mr. Obvious, you are definitely going to do the next shotgun. I'm excited to see him on that because that is your go-to turkey.
Yeah.
But you can see the patterning is much better. My grouping here. But I aimed in the same spot. This is just a matter of knowing where your shotgun's patterning and where it prints. But definitely, that full choke, I mean, we went from a wide open pattern to this. Look how tight that is.
Yeah.
So it's just, I would have had to have aimed further to the right with this. So that's just a matter of the way I look through it. But wow, that's a lot tighter pattern. So let's check out that boss of a shotgun you got over there, Mr. Obvious, and show us what's going on with it. So this is Mr. Obvious' favorite turkey shotgun. This is what he uses a lot. So tell us about this shotgun here, Mr. Obvious.
This is an 835 Ultimag, which is a lot of your turkey hunters shoot. It will shoot up to a 3.5 inch Magnum. So this gun really kicks hard. I tell you, you put a 3.5 in it, you know you've shot a 3.5. So I had to go ahead and put a special stock on it. This is spring loaded, so it kind of, I don't know, it's spring loaded. It's like a shock, and I put a muzzle brake on it to tame this boy down. I tell you, he's excited to shoot.
And that is a serious turkey choke you got in there too.
Yeah, that's like a 660,000 choke.
All right, so let's get out here and Same shot. We're still using the same stuff.
Same shot, 2 3/4.
Okay.
We'll do this first before we step up to 3 1/2 stuff.
All right.
Are you ready?
We are ready, good sir.
All righty. Let's get this bad boy going. Safety. Are you ready?
I am ready. How'd that feel?
That ain't bad.
Ain't bad at all.
No,
well, let's
that was
get
a
down
shot.
there and take a look at her. Now, I gotta tell you, Mr. Obvious, if you're going to a turkey shoot, I really like that shotgun. Now, you still pattern to the right, but look at that group. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, that's what that turkey choke tube does. At that distance, it'll put about all the shot in that piece of paper.
And that's just a matter of getting your exact zero and knowing your shotgun and practice. Yeah. But I'll show this again. That shot pattern is real tight. That is awesome. Okay, Mr. Obvious, I'm taking the 3 1/2 inch Magnum Challenge. And this is number
6 shot.
6 shot. 3 1/2 inch Magnum. I'm going to shoot offhand. And Mr. Obvious instructed me just to aim dead center. So that's what I'm going to do here. Let's see how she does. Here we go, Mr. Obvious.
All righty. The bird's the word.
Woo!
Whoa.
She kicks. Let's get out there and look at this.
Yeah.
Ah!
Almost. All right. What's the damage?
Check out the target, Mr. Obvious. And you can see the patterning isn't as tight as it was, obviously, at 20 yards. Well, that's actually 17 yards. But out here at 40, you know, that's still, you killed the turkey for sure.
Yeah, it's a tight pattern.
So I'm pretty impressed with that. Now, I was squeezing that off ever so gingerly, and I had never fired that thing, and that sucker kicked. I was not expecting it to recoil the way it did. So
it rocked.
And I've shot 3 1/2 inch mags before, but I was thinking your little gizmos you put on there would tame it a little more. I mean, it was tame. It didn't hurt me, but yeah. So now, for gets and shiggles here, Mr. Obvious, let's just take out some double-up buck and some of these magnums and just various shot, and let's just open up. And let's hit this 50-yard target and then the 100, and let's see if we hear some steel ring and see what we can do.
All right.
Okay, ladies and gents. So this is just for fun. We are going to be shooting first just a regular 7 1/2 shot, bird shot at 50 yards.
Yep.
And seeing if we even hit the 50-yard target. Then I'm going to go to this number 5 shot at 50 yards, and we're going to be using my Mossberg 590 shotgun. Tactical
That's
length.
high brass.
And this is high brass number 5. And then we're going to shoot some Winchester Super X double-aught buck at 50 yards and see if we hit the target. Okay, so 590A1, we've already got our shots loaded up. The first one's going to be 7 1/2. Let's look at this 50-yard target. We got the picture-in-picture going, and let's see if I even hit it. You know, it's just something fun to do. And we don't know. I never saw that thing swing. I got one. I never even saw that thing swing with the double-aught buck, so I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, so that was as lackluster as humanly possible. I don't even think we hit the 50-yard target. So we're going to this full turkey gun here, and we're going to start out with just the 7 1/2 shot. We're not going to do the cut show yet, but that's 7 1/2. Then we're going to go with the number 5, and then the double-aught buck will be last. So let's load the double-aught buck, then the number 5. And I'm going to shoot out here at 50. Let's see what happens. Are we ready, Mr. Obvious?
We are ready.
All right, bird shot. I'm holding it tighter this time. Jesus.
All right.
That hit. And that knocked her down. So, big difference. Big difference between your chokes. That makes a world of difference. So it would be absolutely useless for me to shoot the 590A1 at 100. It would be an exercise in futility. So I will do a cut shell if you switch over to Rumble. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Mr. Obvious said we're not leaving it this way. So what are we doing?
Shooting slugs.
1 ounce slugs.
Yep.
And aim at the bottom of the target this time. I think our point of aim was a little off there. But go at 50, and I got the picture-in-picture up.
All righty. Are you ready?
I am ready, good sir. Nailed it! All right, hold on a second. Okay, Mr. Obvious, take out that smiling face sucker over there.
All righty. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Ah, you missed!
Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, we should have stopped while we were ahead.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back for an AAR.
100 yards is going to sit you. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Get my earplugs in.
Oh,
Damn things loud.
that is important.
All right, we'll go.
All right, we ready?
We're ready.
Yeah!
Woo! I hear it singing.
All right. Boy, those big slugs just knock them down, don't
Yeah, they do.
Woo! And we are back with our after-action report. And what do we have to report today, Mr. Obvious?
Shotgun mania.
Shotgun mania. Boomsticks.
Boomstick.
Yeah, we had ourselves a good time here today. Basically, what we're doing is just getting out and getting our turkey gun zeroed for this April. I'm clearly not going to be using this 590A1 or the Stoeger Double Defense. So I've got a Remington 870 that I'll probably use, or Mr. Obvious might be nice enough to let me borrow one of these Magnums. But anyway, so what did we find out today, Mr. Obvious?
Oh, patterns from the open chokes down to the full choke. So you can see the shot pattern make a big difference.
It made a huge difference, and we're clearly not the first people to do this. We're not like revolutionizing the industry here. But just showing you how important a choke is, though, and they are very important. When you're talking home defense, you'll hear a lot about spreads, very important, and it is, I guess, especially if you're in a groggy state, you just got woke up, heard something go bump. But I promise you, within the length of your home, of course you decide, but from what I saw here, I wouldn't hesitate to carry bird shot. Of course, I keep double aught buck in mine. But if all you got's bird shot, folks, bird shot will work. We found out the limitations of the cut shell as well. And if you watched on Rumble, you got to see that.
Yeah.
They are not very effective. You don't know exactly where it's hitting. But if you hit with it, woo, look out.
Like hitting with a slug about it. So
yeah, it's 1 ounce of shot, and it'll lay it down. But then we went out to 100 with these regular slugs, and they'll definitely do it. I mean, even this short barreled, Stoeger Double Defense, which I love these things. You gotta love these. Ported barrel. They're pretty light on the recoil, and they do shoot well.
Yep.
But anything you want to add, Mr. Obvious? Anything we want to talk about here?
No, pretty much. I mean, proof's in the pudding. On paper, that 835 Ulti-Mag, of course, it's built for turkey hunting. That thing will reach out there and still hold a tight pattern.
Yeah. And you know what? You hate to say it, but size matters.
Yeah, size matters.
It really does.
Yeah.
A 3.5-inch Magnum is going to be a lot more effective at range. Of course, they've got these controlled flight rounds and stuff like that, and I have not tested those personally, but operating within standard, the realm of standard shotgun shells, other than these new, things that they got out, I will say 3.5-inch Magnum is very serious.
Yeah.
Now, up and coming, we've got a 20 gauge coming up, and then a 410. We were actually told by a friend of ours that people are turkey hunting now with 410s. And that seems odd to both of us.
You You won't see me out there with no 14.
No, but apparently people are doing it. I even looked it up online. There's actually people doing this.
I ain't out to wounding game, so
no,
I ain't going there.
But I have not shot these new rounds. Maybe I'll be wowed by some of these new loads, and I can tell you, you know, in my experience, it's a squirrel gun. But you know, I've not shot these new loads. We'll find out. All that's upcoming. Next week, we're actually going to pick it up today at American Gun and Pawn. We've got a rifle that we're doing next week, and a new shotgun that we're going to do following that. We're going to get back into some of these 400-yard shots. The weather's breaking on us. It's starting to get warm, and it'll be good and windy for us, I'm sure. Yeah. So we're looking forward to getting some of those long-range shots in. But anything else to add, Mr. Obvious?
That's about it for now, I guess. So.
All right. So with that, everybody, remember, keep your knives sharp, keep your powder dry.
Subscribe to Last Minute Man and watch us on
Rumble.
Woohoo!